Kensui Easy Bell, adjustable kettlebell. Who's it for? Honestly, if you're traveling a lot and you go to apartments, hotels, things like that, where they have gyms and they never have any dumbbells or kettlebells and you really like them, this is great because it's probably about 1 kilo, 2.2 pounds. You can check it in your bag, and that's what it's for. If you have them at home, I think I'd recommend having as thin plates as possible. I have managed to get this up to like 25 kilos or 30 kilos with the plates I have, but they're quite thick and they're quite big. So if you have thin plates, then maybe you can get them much heavier than that. Realistically, the most common kettlebell that I use is the 16 kilo. So I just chuck on 2 5s and 2 2.5s, and this weighs 1 kilo, so it adds up to 16 kilos. And it feels okay. It doesn't feel amazing. It doesn't feel like horrible. I was expecting it to feel a lot worse, especially when you're doing cleans and you're flicking it onto your shoulder. First time it sort of yanked me down this way a bit, but once you sort of adjust to that, it is a lot nicer. I do like it also for rows, so it will actually bounce. So that was the other thing. I didn't think it was going to stay on the ground. I thought it was just going to keep on flipping around, but once you got 2 plates on there, it's on the ground. If you're trying to get a row in, I like that you can get it up here without the dumbbells digging into you, so that makes it a lot nicer. I don't really do that exercise that often, so I don't really know if that's exactly for me. The only 2 exercises I usually use is for overhead press as well, and actually flicking this over the top like that is actually quite terrifying because there is a huge amount of momentum at the bottom, whereas when you're doing it with a kettlebell, it's a lot smoother, but that's if you just want to use it for overhead press, but you could use a dumbbell. How it works is you just unscrew there. There's a spring on it. You take that piece off. We'll just say, let's make a 16 kg plate or a kettlebell. Put that back on again, and then screw that back on. And then just do the same on the other side. Be the 16 kg Easy Bell Kensui, and this is what a 16 kg just normal kettlebell looks like. So obviously a lot more easier, a lot smaller, a lot of things like that. I think if you did have big plates, you can have a 10 kilo one on here, and then they're obviously a lot bigger. It goes up to around about here. They wouldn't fit bumper plates because obviously it would cut into the top here. So it is really just for those people who travel and might be going around different places. So anyone else, I can't really see a huge use for it. Or you might want to use these for other things. If you do want to buy some stuff, you can use my code OWEN10. You get 10% off on the Kensui website. I think you'll get 10% off. I get a little bit of money, but usually I just end up spending it on Kensui equipment and then give more reviews. If you have any questions about this or you're not too sure on something, put them down below and I'll try and answer them, or I'll just do another video if there's enough questions to warrant making a video. They don't take me that long to make, you can tell. Stick to my magnet.